A beautiful look there from the Marin Headlands leading into the city by the bay. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. A look there at the home of the Giants. Beautiful AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants. Welcome into the broadcast booth, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with play-by-play. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our 2 starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. And there you see a look now at the Giants' defensive alignment behind him. Matt Holliday makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
First pitch, 7-16.
There's a drive out to left center field. Morse and Pagan are over there, but it's going to get all the way to the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, it's just so important for a visiting ball club to come out swinging in the first inning. You got to do what you can do to get on the board first. And he gives him a good shot at that right here as he kicks off the night with a leadoff double.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. First pitch here is popped a mile high into the air. This is way up there, but playable on the infield. And Sandoval will put this one away for out number 1.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Michael Lee will stride in now, and as you see there, he sits 9th in the National League in batting at the start of play. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That's a tough chance there behind the plate. This is a curveball. You see him try to smother it, but this ball just eats him alive, and that's going to let that runner move over to third now on what'll be a wild pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Well, that's one way to get yourself on the scoreboard for the first time. They always say, get that runner home any way you can. And, well, this counts. It'll be scored an infield single and an RBI.
Nate Walker will stand in here, hoping to perhaps get a chance to show off that speed of his as he currently sits 7th in the National League in stolen bases. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Swing and a hard grounder down the line at third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And they're not going to get him at third, so runners at second and third now with only 1 gone.
Well, you can say one thing for sure. They are swinging it like they mean it. That's 3 hits already in the first inning, and this one goes for 2 bases. They're having no trouble at all seeing this guy so far.
Number 16 will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First offering on the way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Pagan to make the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Good work there to pick up that second run of the inning. He just gets the ball airborne, and it's plenty deep enough to pick up the RBI.
Matt Adams will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Ball 1.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
Let's keep him right here.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Two. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Giants coming up. You're watching Major League. Starting lineup put together by Bruce Bochy for the host Giants looks like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Coming up to the plate, the center fielder, Angel Pagan. He'll get us started in the home first. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
The 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air to right field. Lee is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting second baseman.
Marco Scudero will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Now the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and that average, it'll climb a few more points.
Buster Posey will stand in now, and he's certainly one to be wary of as you see the numbers there. Scorching hot these past 10 ball games. And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Pretty gutsy pitch there. 2-0 changeup for a strike.
That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. You go back to the curveball here.
I'd stay away. I'd go curveball or even slider, but I got to get it out over the plate. My job as a pitcher, expand the zone. Make the hitter swing at pitches that are off the plate.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Michael Morse will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. A runner on first with 2 away. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Cards lead it 2-0. Yadier Molina leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Cardinals, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone is going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
John Jay will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. In there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Let's go.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Moving laterally is Pagan to make the play here, 2 away.
Batting ninth, catcher, Seth Hargrove.
Seth Hargrove will take his cuts now. Now the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Way outside. 1-2.
Get me out here! Run!
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The next 3-2. Now here's a drive out to right center. No chance for Pagan. No chance for Pence. It's into Triple's alley. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And if you're going to work away with a 2-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Back to the top of the order now. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Pablo Sandoval will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
First pitch coming. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Swing and a miss as he gets this fastball by him. It's 1-1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Now a ground ball towards the hole, and he'll reach to knock this ball down. But he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that, most likely an infield single. And he continues to hit the ball well, as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now. Hunter Pence will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Come on, Giants!
And that misses inside 1-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Brandon Belt will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play. In there, strike 1. There are the batting leaders in the National League, of which we spoke just a moment ago. And he lays off for ball 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Comes set, now the pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Joaquin Arias will get his first opportunity now. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Oh no, here we go.
Sandoval off a second, now the pitch. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch.
Come on, guys.
Fouled straight back. Runners are at first and second with one away. ready with another 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Ryan Vogelsong will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2.
Go, Giants.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there. On the ground down the first base line, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Matt Carpenter is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Leading off for St. Louis, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
Here's the pitch. And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. Moving over is Pence, and he's got it 1 away.
This is a guy that doesn't really have great velocity, so when he elevates the fastball, it can lead to big problems. He gets away with it this time, though.
Michael Lee will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. First pitch to him. Curveball, and he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Oh, did he ever hang one there? I mean, that thing is sitting on a tee. He got away with that one big time.
Nate Walker will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Angel Pagan will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
go, Giants.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
And maybe it's that constant threat of a bunt that's got him a little off all of a sudden. But this is definitely not a guy that you're going to want to put on base for free.
The 3-1. Ani bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Marco Scudero will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch coming. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Buster Posey will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this one will be out of play off to the left. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Giants nothing. Number 16 will dig in. Hit a sacrifice fly earlier.
Second baseman, number 16.
Come on, let's do it.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Over to get it now is Pagan as he takes charge for the first out.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Matt Adams will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Let's go. Swing and a miss.
Now a line drive, caught at third by Sandoval. And that will become out number 2.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. So those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Yadier Molina will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Looks like a ball to me.
Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. A 2-1 offering. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Giants nothing. Michael Morse will get the inning started for San Francisco. He'll be followed by the Panda, Pablo Sandoval, on deck. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Swing and a liner towards second. In there, a base hit.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Pablo Sandoval will dig in. He singled his first time around. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. Here comes the 1-2. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Lined into left center. And Sandoval's aboard, a base hit.
Still early in the ball game, but these guys don't want to let things get away from them. So back-to-back hits here have the tying runs on base with nobody out.
Hunter Pence will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And Molina will watch this one in for the first out.
You certainly love a one-pitch pop-out in that spot. Yeah, that's like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Up and in for ball 1.
Let's go, James.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
All right, James, come on. Here we go.
Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, right from the start, this looked like it had the potential to be a big inning. But with 2 guys on, he comes back to get the pop-up, then he gets the strikeout, and so now he's bounced back to turn things into his favor.
Joaquin Arias will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Things were looking pretty good for him when they got the first 2 men of the inning to reach, but it's all gone downhill since then.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now a ball bounced towards the mound. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. John Jay will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
He looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
And I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Grounded softly to the left side. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Seth Hargrove will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Let's go, Giants!
Full count now, 3-2. On deck, the power-hitting Matt Holliday. He'll hit next. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Let's go!
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Get ready for the game!
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
And he'd been on a pretty good roll until that base hit right there. He'd set down 9 in a row, so now he's going to have to remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Matt Carpenter will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Gets a piece of it as it's rolled foul to the left. Now a ball lined to the right side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Never an easy play right there. Just trying to hit your pitcher in stride when you know it's going to be a close play at the bag. And this time the flip comes up just a little too late, and that's an infield single.
Michael Lee will see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And now the left-hander Jeremy Affeldt is up and throwing in the Giants bullpen. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good idea, 1 and 2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Ryan Vogelsong will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. You know, maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. You know, it's always a danger as an outfielder when you try to make a play like this. You worry about that risk because sometimes you can get it tucked under when you hit the ground and you can twist it up pretty good or maybe even break it. But here, not only does he come away unhurt, but he also comes away with the baseball.
Angel Pagan will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. First pitch on the way. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike.
Come on, Giant.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Here we go, Giant. All right, let's go.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
Do it, Giant. Here we go.
Fouled back. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And Holliday's got this one, and there are two gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Marco Scudero will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
You can do it.
Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Nate Walker will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Nate Walker.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Giant. Come on, Giant.
Now here's the drive out to right center field. Giving chase for Pagan and Pence, but this is going to get through all the way to the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here. That'll do it for Ryan Vogelsong. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Jeremy Offelt will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 41, Jeremy Offelt.
Number 16 will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And this is low, ball one. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Right on the corner, 2-2. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Hence, moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
Matt Adams will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first two at-bats. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Here's one hit towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Oh, just a great approach there to get him an RBI on the base hit. And with the way their guys throwing the ball, 3 runs might be enough to do it.
Yadier Molina will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Low for ball 1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
He's running towards second. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And Posey able to stay with this one, and there are 2 away now.
He might have had that one stolen that time. But he winds up popping this one up, so runner has to go back to first.
John Jay will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the first pitch. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And the Panda will put this one away. Inning over. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Giants nothing. Buster Posey will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the 6th.
Buster Posey.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. First offering on the way. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right, but this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And all of a sudden, he's looking a little jittery out there to start the sixth.
MVP! MVP!
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Michael Morse will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around.
Avoid the juice!
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Danger here as this is a guy who can make this a one-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Posey on at first, and now the pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and yes, he went around. It's strike 3.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Pablo Sandoval will step in, a base hit in his last time.
Pablo!
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
The next pitch. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here. In for strike 2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
The 1-2 with one away. And he gets under a curveball that time as this is lifted in the air out to left. Settling under it is Holiday to make the catch, and that's out number 2.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And that is into the gap for Pence. He's got himself extra bases. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run. Brandon Belt will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Right on the changeup here as this is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Joaquin Arias will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And this pitch is swung on and hit routinely on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. The Cardinals lead it 3-2. Back here in San Francisco. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Alan Craig is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Alan Craig.
Here's the first offering. And the inning will start with a chopper fouled at home plate. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Swing and a line drive to left. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around first, on his way to second now. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. And a high strike there, 0-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. Up high, 2-1 now. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Matt Carpenter waits on deck. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. Now, this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Santiago Casilla will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Ehire Adrianza is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 53, Ehire Adrianza.
Matt Carpenter will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Right there for strike 1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. None out, runners at first and second. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
Even though this is still just a one-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, you better pull it out of the bag right now.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Whoa, to have a nasty slider like that, such a good weapon to have when you're coming into a game with runners on base. That is a much-needed out right there.
Michael Lee will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now some action out in the Giants' bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Infield at double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
First and second now, one man out. Line drive, base hit left field. Around third and being waved on home. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a two-run game now.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Nate Walker will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
We got him right where we want him.
And this is going to be a foul ball. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Morse will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Number 16 will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7.
All right, stay down here.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
Here's an easy strikeout.
1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We've reached the 7th inning stretch here in San Francisco. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Giants 2. Trevor Rosenthal will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Ehire Adrianza will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ball game, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a major league curveball there. Now, let's take a while to get used to, believe me.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down for a leadoff base hit.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Angel Pagan will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Come on, move him up to 90 feet, all right? Look out for the
First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. And he takes a cold strike 1. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
The second baseman, number 19, Marco Scutaro.
Marco Scutaro will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. First pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. And 0 now.
And you know, with that fella waiting on deck, if you believe in protection in the batting order, this guy is going to get something to hit right here.
Here it comes, 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So the Giants have themselves a man aboard with 2 gone here.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
Buster Posey will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Ball 1.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Here's the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
The 2-1 home. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And Molina will look this one in, and the inning is over. One left for San Francisco. They trail it here 4-2. Matt Adams will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
First baseman, Matt Adams.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Outside, 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Now the 3-1. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And Sandoval will put this one away for out number 1. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ballgame. Yadier Molina will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that, so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. And now a pitch on the way. And this will be fouled away. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with one away.
Gene Machi is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. John Jay will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Now the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Swing hard liner to left center. And Jay's on base. He's got a base hit. And now you might start wondering about a pinch hitter. If that's the case, here's what the Redbirds have left on the bench. Johnny Peralta will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, Johnny Peralta.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1.
You got to figure we'll start seeing a pretty heavy dose of that splitter. I mean, this is a situation that absolutely calls for it.
And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Peralta waiting the 2-1. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you still got one more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Matt Holliday will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Now a ball softly hit out to short. He'll go to Scudero for the force, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. Jason Mott is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Jason Mott.
Michael Morse will get the inning started for San Francisco. He'll be followed by the Panda, Pablo Sandoval, on deck.
Mike Morse.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy, and you don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And now here's a ball lifted out to center for Jay. One down.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball, but he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Hunter Pence will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Get on base.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses, 3-1.
And with that tying run on deck, he should get something good to hit right here, 3-1. More than likely a fastball.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
When you talk about giving these guys a shot, now you've got a real dangerous guy waiting in that on-deck circle. All of a sudden, he's the tying run.
Brandon Belt will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. A wait on Pence, and now the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike, 0-1. Here's a fastball right down Van Ness. It's 0-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1, still down by a count of 4-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Cameron Lowe will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
Number 50, Cameron Lowe. Now playing right field and batting in the 8th spot Number 7.
Matt Carpenter will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Leading off for St. Louis, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, well, that's, I guess, what you'd call a rule book strike. Technically, that's in the strike zone, but it's a call that most pitchers don't get nowadays.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Here comes a 1-2. Now a bullet back up the middle. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. You know, they're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Michael Lee will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. A look from low, now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, you never know. This might have been the lesser of two evils right here. If you take this pitch, you know it's strike 3. If you swing, you might bounce into a double play ball. So the best he could have done was maybe fouled that thing off, but instead, he comes up empty.
Nate Walker will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only one away.
The batter, number 16.
Number 16 will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with one swing.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
And you know, his changeup and sinker sort of do the same thing. They both drop off the table pretty good at the end. The only difference is he usually wants you to hit his sinker, and he wants you to swing and miss at the changeup.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
Gregor Blanco will be the batter.
Leading off for the Giants, right fielder, Gregor Blanco.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. The knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by. 1-1. And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Oh, right on the knuckleball as he drives it into left center. That's a base hit.
When you're down by 2 in the ninth, there's that old expression about needing a bloop and a blast. Well, that was hardly a bloop. That ball was stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tying run to the plate. There's new life in that dugout.
Hector Sanchez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Hector Sanchez.
Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Adams is under it, no problem, one away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as we head toward the All-Star break, you can see he's on top of the NL in that category. Angel Pagan will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Lee is going to get there to put it away as the breezes off McCovey Cove claim yet another victim.
And there's an awful lot of room out there in right center. So even though this ball's hit pretty well, had a little too much loft to it, so winds up a fairly routine fly ball.
Marco Scudero is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
2 out with the man at first. And this is swung on and missed for strike 2. And now the Giants are down to their final strike.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
You just had the feeling that even though they were down to their final strike, they were not going to go down easily. And now they're going to keep this game alive for at least one more batter.
Tony Abreu will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 10, Tony Abreu.
Buster Posey will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Runners staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Boy, that's a perfect start to this series so far. They take the first 2 games here on the road, so now they'll look to finish off the sweep tomorrow.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 4-2. Good night from San Francisco.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs, 13 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.